Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. We're back here in Dragonvale, and today we're going to be talking about the Bring 'em Back event. It's almost here. It's probably going to be here in a day or two, maybe tomorrow, being the 14th of December 2016. And it's one of the most waited for events of the year because every dragon released in the game is coming back. And a lot of the decorations are going to return as well. So the best thing to do is to save up your gems and your dragon cash to buy the decorations, or to do any speed breeding that you may need to do, because there's a lot of dragons that are going to be available. If you need a lot of dragons, speed breeding might help to get more dragons during this short period of time, which is about 3 to 4 weeks, where all the dragons are going to be available. So what to do? First thing, buy all the decorations you need or want with your dragon cash and gems, and try to breed all the rare dragons that you need. I wouldn't worry about any dragons that you can breed in co-op at any time, because you don't have enough time to really worry about those dragons. You can do them after the event or before the event anytime. And also you can make a list of what you're missing and prioritize that list of dragons. Starting with the very hard to breed dragons like the Rifts and the Ovalith dragon or Delirium. Any anniversary dragons, gemstones, crystallines, even rare pedestals if you're collecting those as well. So what I do to start is I go into my Dragonarium and I go into all and hit all again, and I hit my sort button until I have available, sorted by available. And I scroll all the way down. In this park, I've got almost all the dragons except for 2. And the 2 I need are Delirium and Wavelight. And the Delirium's a bit tough to get. The Wavelight's probably just as difficult. Hopefully not as difficult, but it's going to be tough to get. But those are the 2 that I need. And once I have them, I'm going to have my fire-breathing dragon on top of my Dragonarium for the very first time. So I'm hoping I can get these 2 dragons during this Bring 'em Back event. If I go into my other park, so here I am in my other park, and I'm going to go into the Dragonarium here. I need a lot more dragons in this park. I guess about, let's see, 293 and 323, so there's 30 more dragons that I need in this park. I'll do the same thing, sort the list to available, and scroll all the way down to the bottom. And these are all the dragons that I need, or the dragons that will be coming back during the Bring 'em Back event. Anything that says not available is going to be available during the Bring 'em Back event. So if you do the same thing, you can see what dragons will be coming back during the Bring 'em Back event. Any that say not available in your Dragonarium. But let's go back here, and I'm going to go through the list of, I guess, most important dragons that you should try to get during the Bring 'em Back event. And the first are the rare and limited dragons. And one of the ones I'm trying for is the Apocalypse, right here. And other dragons that are rare and limited are like the Paper Dragon, the Cotton Dragon again, the Leather, the Garland, the Century, the Bicentennial, the Panlong that I mentioned that I need to try for, the Leap Year, Blue Moon, the Dark Rift, Light Rift dragons, and the Dawn and Dusk dragons. They're all tough ones to get. Fortunately, I've got most of them but there's just those 4 or 5 that I need still in this park. So those are the rare limited dragons you could try for. Next on the list would be the monthly Gemstone Dragons. And we can go down to Gemstone All. And I have all the Gemstone Dragons. But if you do need some of the gemstones, that would be my next priority to get the Gemstone Dragons. If you need like a January and a February dragon, the Garnet or the Amethyst, you could probably wait because they're coming, the next month or the next couple of months. Even maybe the Aquamarine that's coming in March. If you want to wait, if there's other dragons you need to get, you could probably leave those dragons until they come back in their respective month. But let's go through the gemstones. There's the Garnet in January, right here. And you can breed that one with the Smoke and Obsidian. There's the Amethyst. Got out of my Dragonarium there for a second. And there's the Amethyst here for February, and you can get that with a Hail and Sonic. There's the Aquamarine, which is a cool dragon. And you can get the Aquamarine with an Iceberg and River. These are all locked combos, as the gemstones all need to be gotten with locked combos. In April, there's the Diamond Dragon. Where are you, Diamond? Let's sort this by name. There. There's a Diamond Dragon that you can get with Ice and Mine. And then the Emerald Dragon right here with a Crystal and Lichen. Next is the Pearl Dragon with Snow and Seaweed. And then the Ruby over here with the Chrome and Scorch. And then getting into the August is the Peridot Dragon that you can get with Cactus and Crystal. And then the Sapphire, one of my favorite dragons, Rain and Mountain is a combo you can use for that guy. And then Opal, another very cool gemstone dragon you can get with Lava and Mud. And Topaz for November that you can get with Cactus and Firefly. And in December there's Turquoise that you can get with Poison and Swamp. And there's also the quarterly gemstones, which is the Lapis, the Jade, the Amber, and the Jet. Those are also part of the Gemstone Dragon family. So we have our Jet Dragon here with Ash and Frostfire as the combo. Then there's the Amber Dragon, which is an awesome dragon, with a Quake and Evergreen for the combo. And Jade is Plasma and Salamander. And Lapis, which is a cool looking dragon that you can get with the Sandstorm and Thunder lock combo. So after the Gemstone Dragons, there's the Crystalline Dragon. Oh, I forgot to mention the Ovalith. Let me see. The Ovalith Dragon here. If you need that, that's a bit tougher to get. You may want to do that first. That's in one of the rare, that would be part of the rare limited dragons. And Panlong and Bloom is the combo for this dragon. So a good thing to do would be to get the combos leveled up. The dragons that you want to use to breed the dragons you need, level those up as much as you can and get them ready to go. But the next dragons would be the Crystallines, and they all have lock combos. There's a lot of them as well. And I have one crystalline dragon that I need is this labradorite dragon. Luckily I have most of the other ones, but if you need some of the crystallines, that would be next on my list. And they all have lock combos as well. So if you go by, sort these by name, start with the azurite. Glacier and Meteor would be the combo for this one. Barite is a Dodo and Hail. And the Bismuth is a Forge and Glass combo. Jasper. The Jasper is a Malachite and Hypnotic. Then there's a Labradorite Dragon, which I can't open because I don't have it, but that's Blue Fire and Chrome. And the Mesolite Dragon is Sulfur and Glass. There's a Mesolite. And the Okanite is Snow and Pollen. And the Pyrite is Iron and Thunder. And the Quartz is Luminous and Lava for this cool dragon. Look at that dragon, that's awesome. And Sanguinite is Mountain and Lodestone. Sorry, I'm reading these off a list that I wrote down, so it takes me a bit of time to find these. And then the Tourmaline is Crystal and Electrum. There's a Tourmaline right there. And the Wavelight, which is the dragon I need in the other park, is Evergreen and Shimmer. And then we'll get out of the Crystalline Dragons. And then after the Crystallines, there's a lot of other limited dragons. And there's quite a few of them. If we go back into our all list, there's quite a few limited dragons, such as the Arbor, the Aurora, the Autumn, the Bearded, the Berry, the Bloom, and the Bone, the Bouquet, the Flower, the Bramble, the Butterfly, the Carnival, the Celtic, which we just passed, right up there in the top corner on the right. There's the Celtic Dragon, there's the Clover, there's also the Coal, the Darkling, Delirium, the Elysium, the Fair Dragon, then there's the Feast, the Firework, and then one of the ornamental dragons, the Flicker Dragon, some of the Halloween dragons, the Ghost, there's a Christmas Dragon, the Gift, and the Gourd, and then you have the Harvest, and the Kite Dragon. These are all other limited dragons. Lace Dragon. Now some of these ornamental dragons you may not need to breed during the Bring 'em Back event because they'll probably come back during the Frostival, I think it's called, event that's in December. So you may be able to collect some of the ice berries or whatever it is you need to collect this year and win them as prizes. So you may not need to breed those, so keep that in mind. So that would be the Lace Dragon that you might be able to win with prizes. And then there's the Leaf. Where's the Leaf Dragon? There it is right there. The Liberty, the Loot, the Love, Lunar Eclipse, the Lichen, the Midday Dragon, the Midnight Milestone and Moonstruck, and the Motley, the Mused, and the Nightmare. These are all limited dragons. Nosferatu and Omen, which are some of the Halloween dragons. If you didn't get them during the Halloween event, you can get them now. The Ornamental Dragon, which may be a part of the Frostival event, that you can win with dragonberries, or win as a prize. There's the ore treat dragon, the pharaoh, and the prism, and the reindeer, and the rose, and the seed. There's the rose and the seed dragon right there. So lots of limited dragons that you can focus on. The solar eclipse, the solstice, the specter, the sprout, the summer, the sunstruck, and tritium, and thorn, and title, the trick, the victory, the verglace, right there at the top on the right, second in, and the winter, and the zombie. Those are all limited dragons that you can try to get. Other dragons you should be able to get through co-op breeding, so you may not want to focus on those during the Bring Them Back event. So there's quite a few dragons. Hopefully you got most of them. You don't have too many to get, but I would prioritize the dragons that you want to get, and it really depends on how you collect your dragons. I'm collecting 2 of each dragon, 1 regular and 1 twin, and then I'm getting 2 pedestals as well, 1 regular and 1 twin. If I get a 3rd dragon, I might make it a baby dragon. I also collect more of the dragons that are a higher earner. That could be a factor in which dragon you want to breed. But you can really breed any dragon you want. It really depends on how you're collecting your dragons. And you can buy all the decorations. I'm starting with the rare and limited dragons, and then I have most of the gemstones, or I think I have all the gemstones, and then I'll work on my crystalline dragons, the 1 crystalline I need, and then I'll go into the other limited dragons if I still have time left for those dragons. And you can also take a look at this screen, and all the gray boxes contain dragons that you need as well. But it's a bit more work going into each box and going into here and seeing what you have and going back and forth. It's better just to go into the all box and see all your dragons and sort it by availability or available, and scroll right down to the bottom and they're all right there for you. All the way down here. So I think there's 30 that we need. But a few other factors in choosing which dragons to breed, like I said before, the earning amount of the dragon, how much you like the dragon, if it's a dragon that you like. There's also the Dawnbringer here, and some of the new dragons that came out in the summer, which are all those Olympus dragons. If we go into the Olympus box here, there's all these dragons: the Herald Dragon, the Squall, the Stygian, the Thunderbolt, Valor, the Fates, Chimera, that came out during the summer. There's all those dragons as well. The Cerberus Dragon. If you didn't get it during that event, you can get it during the Bring 'Em Back event. All those awesome Olympus dragons. If you like those dragons, definitely go for it. Also, another factor is the difficulty in getting the dragon. I'm going for the Delirium and the Wavelight. They're a bit tougher to get, but they're the only ones I need, so I don't really have much of a choice there. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed and hope I get that dragon. Or those 2 dragons. And also make sure you have the habitat for the dragon you're breeding and the space in your park ready to go. So when you do get the dragon, you can get it right into your park nice and quick without any worry of having to put it into the hibernation cave. You like to get it into your park and see your dragon right away. So that's it. That's the list. It's a big, huge list. I'm looking forward to the Bringing Back event. It's going to be the first time, if I get the dragons I need, it'll be the first time I have the flame going on the top of the Dragonarium here. So good luck breeding your dragons. Feel free to add any info in the comments on combos and successes and how you did during this event. Good luck breeding whatever dragons you decide to get for this event. It's going to be an awesome event. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you decide on which dragons you're going to breed for the Bring 'em Back event. Please leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos from Dragonvale. We'll see you guys next time.